Kawasaki told us it was coming when they unveiled the Brute Force 750. This all-new model slots between it and the Brute Force 300. It definitely looks similar to the 750, however I think I prefer the look of this new model just slightly more. Let me know what you guys think. This is just a first look video. Kawasaki hasn't made as big a splash with this release as they did the 750. Pricing has not yet been released. I'm not sure if we're also going to see other trim levels or not in the future. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. I'll just go over some of the specs and features and give you my thoughts. My guess is the MSRP is probably going to be around that 8,000 mark, around its competition. So we'll get right into the specs. This has a 443cc engine producing 24.3 pound-feet of torque. So that's the number they give. My guess is with that torque number, your horsepower is probably going to be around that 30 horsepower mark. CVT transmission with high, low, neutral, and reverse positions. You have 7.6 inches of front travel and 7.9 inches of rear travel on dual A-arms with adjustable preload springs. You have on-demand two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive with dual mode front differential. My guess is that's an open or closed differential or locked differential. 24-inch tires on 12-inch wheels. Would have been better to see 25-inch tires. 9.3 inches of ground clearance. 4.2 gallon tank. LED front lights and LED pod light with incandescent rear lights. Overall length is 80.1 inches. Curb weight is 683 pounds, which is relatively light compared to some of the other competition in this 400 class. And the wheelbase is 47.8 inches. Comes in two colors, grayish blue or white. And I actually kind of like that white color, looks good. Anyways, at the end of the video, I've posted some of the specs, so feel free to look at them there. For competition, this is going to have the C-Force 400 from CF Moto, as well as the Sportsman 450 from Polaris. And you also have the 450 Kodiak from Yamaha. So these are just a few that compete directly with this 450 and that 400cc class engine. So what stands out to me is the fact that there is no power steering mentioned in the specs. That's why I wonder if maybe we will or maybe we won't see an EPS model later. I like to see independent front and rear suspension with A-arms. And it appears to have a completely different chassis than the 750, not just a 400cc engine placed in a 750 body, which I kind of thought that's what they would do. I like to see that the curb weight is fairly low. I guess, like I said, with that torque being around 24 foot-pounds, horsepower is probably going to be around 30, so your power to weight should be, relatively competitive. And then I also wonder if those slits that you see right there where your knee is going to be riding, if that's going to produce any heat or not. With the smaller displacement engine, that might not be an issue. Anyways, to me it seems like a great trail ATV. I'm excited to see it. It's always great to see new ATVs come out by all manufacturers. Just gives us the consumer more options. Anyways, I hope you like this first look video. Let me know what you guys think about this 450 in the comments. Give us a like, that always helps. And thanks, and have a good one.